Just a little bit of rustling for a minute. Hold on. There we go. Microphone on. Headphones on. And a very, very good evening to you. Hey, I'll tell you something funny in a minute. You're going to love this. Oh, hey, let's see if we are live. Thanks to Dick and McVitie. As, oh dear, you got to laugh. I'm just checking that we are live now. Hopefully we are. And so I'm just going through the intro bit. Right, that should be live. For the last, how many? Nearly 15 minutes. I've been talking to myself because I thought we were live. I'd forgotten. Yeah, you've got to love this, right? Because I've been so used to doing streams that go live automatically. So I completely forgot. I set it up as a like I do on a Friday night one, where I hit the button to go live. So thanks to Dick and McVitie. You know what? If it wasn't for him, I'd have been here for another, doing a 2-hour show, just talking to myself, and then. So yes, I thought that would put a smile on your face. It does me. It works. Right, haven't got a clue what I've been telling you. Anyway, the idea of tonight is to show you what we've been filming over the last few days. So I arrived on Thursday, and I did some filming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and of course today. So we've got a big collection of stuff to be able to show you. To start off with, I will show you what we filmed today, and you can see just over there, I think it's an is it 300? Anyway, that I'm useless with civil type aircraft. That came in this afternoon. I got that coming in, so you'll be able to see that when it taxis out, because I think they've switched around to runway 10. So in other words, they'll be taking off away from us now. Earlier they were coming towards us. Not in the best location for that, because we're over at the campsite. All right, so looking down that way, we won't get a pretty good view of it taking off, but we've got lots of video footage to be able to show you, and we're going to be bringing you all of that in just a few minutes. And as always, we've got lots of things to tell you. And what else have we been doing today? Well, yeah, I've been watching Coningsby live, watched their great footage. I really enjoyed that. It was great. You had a good chat room going as well, and watching the aircraft, the fly past that they had over at Cranwell. That I think they must have come within about 10 miles of where I was here, but didn't see a thing. Certainly watching it on the radar though. So yeah, I was really impressed. So well done. He did a lot of waiting down there. Must have got there very early to get a good spot, and he was on the best side, because at that time of day the sun was behind him, and made the planes look very, very nice indeed. So well done, young man. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling. Let's get into the chocolate box of videos and bring you some action that we've had all today. It's coming up right now. We're going to do it in the other order. So we're going to go for today, yesterday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Going to do it that way. Why not? If we get any movements, I will hit the live button immediately, but I'll be coming and going, saying hello to all the folks in the chat room. I've already done it once, but what a crackpot. We love the bear. Okay, let's get moving. Let's get into the videos right now. And as if by magic, you're back with the bear live right now. Hey, that really low flyby of the AWACS, wasn't that absolutely stunning? As I was filming it, I thought, well, yeah, the one before, it did a touch and go. So yeah, I was really happy with that. But as this one approached, I thought, oh, please don't touch. Just go straight down the runway. Must have been listening to me, because that's exactly what happened. Fantastic. To me, that's probably one of the best shots that I've taken for quite a while. I was absolutely ecstatic by that. I thought, yes, you little beauty. Yes. I didn't want to say anything at the time, but hope you took great notice of that and enjoyed that shot, because that was something great. And it's fabulous to be able to see the old engines, that the NATO AWACS. Hope you enjoyed that. We've got lots more coming, by the way, and as if by magic, he's in the chat room. We were talking about his ears were probably burning. That's Coningsby Live. His ears were burning. I was saying, oh gosh, yeah, you needn't have bothered watching him. It was brilliant, my boy. Really enjoyed it. Because there was me down here at Mildenhall looking at the grass grow. And there were you filming that fantastic fly past. Brilliant. Well done to you. And as I said to the viewers earlier, what a great spot you got, because you got there obviously very, very early in the morning. So total dedication to you. Thumbs up. And by the afternoon, you're in the best spot, because the sun was behind you, and it really brought the colours out, just like we've got at the moment with that aircraft we're looking at, which is supposed to be going soon. But whereabouts, if you've just turned up, whereabouts in position, don't expect good takeoff shots from here. It ain't gonna happen, because I'm down on the campsite. Let's give you a quick wide angle shot to show you what it's like down here. There we go. And the campsite goes further round. So hey, if you've got a bit of time, come down here. More information all about this campsite is on the new channel. And this is where, if you haven't already subscribed to the brand new channel, I need your help. Okay, we need to get that one to 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. It is growing slowly but surely. In the last couple of days, it really is starting to move. I think we're up to around about 628, 630, round about that. Need to get to the 1,000 as soon as possible. And if you haven't already, here we go, into the, it's actually pinned to the top of this chat room right now, but there it is. It's called Traveling Bear. So if you could, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll love you forever. Woke up to the smell of coffee. All right. Isn't YouTube amazing? They say, oh, this is woke up and smell the coffee. Well, I hope you get your coffee from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. If not, check them out. And they are the #1 place to get tea and coffee. And for everybody, you can get 15% off every order. You know how to do that. Simple. It's use the code of Airshow. Now, going into Lake and Heath, flying late-ish today. There we go. Let's have a quick look. Oh, a couple of F-15s. Let's go quiet. What did make me laugh earlier today on the Coningsby live stream was the competition for the mug, and everybody was going through every letter in the alphabet. They finally got there with Y. I think it was Baby, the name of Bon. Oh, I can't remember his name now. Bontil. I've forgotten. Anyway, he was one of the mods on there. Anyway, he was saying, "What's the name of my dog?" Brilliant, good on you. Okay, before we get into the next video, and it should be the national aircraft, I think it's an A300. we're going to see that when it landed earlier today. But just before that, I'm going to go through the live chat room and say hello, how you doing, all you fantastic people. So who have we got there today? We have nobody at the moment because I keep losing it. Here we go. Mark Webster, new rail basher. Hey, how you doing? Meanwhile, as I knock that for a second, oh, there's your F-15s, right? Go on, into land. Dicky McVitie is dipping his biscuits. So I always think of McVitie's biscuits. Dicky McVitie. Don't set me off on them, I tell you. I love them. With some coconut tea as well. And if you want to try the best tea and coffee company in the world, the link is under the video right now. Okay, so who else have we got? We've got Somil. Hello, Somil. And Anthony Farmer. Hi, Stu. Glad you're doing this again. May I ask if you know if anything interesting is going to be happening? Not tonight. It's one of those... of course, the bear turns up and Mildenhall goes dead. It's like the Marie Celeste, hardly anything happening. There's been no night flying, and I certainly don't think there's going to be any tonight either. But of course, we've got all the videos to show you that I've been filming since Friday, so that's all coming up. I just saw Julie Rotherham's face pop up into the chat room. Now that's a scary thing, I tell you. Seeing Julie Rotherham's face popping up. I tell you what, I've seen her first thing in the morning. Oh dear, oh dear. She doesn't rise normally till around about 12 o'clock in the about 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Mind you, she's a late bird. She goes to bed late is what I'm trying to say. So Julie's with us, Coningsby Live, Chris Bloxham, Malcolm James, Gary Inge, Jim Gemmell, and who else? We mentioned Val. Hello, Val. Sorry I was late going live, but I thought I was already live. I was talking to myself for about 15 minutes thinking I was live. Mighty52, Andrew Austin, and who else have we got? Lots of folks, and if I don't mention your name, please forgive me. All right, you know I love you really. Andrew Herbert is with us, Christopher RFS, Somil. Who else? Andrew Austin, yeah, mentioned you. Gary Inge, Tina York. See, oh, Marcus Camfield. Hello, Marcus. You going to Shuttleworth on a week on Sunday? I certainly am. Okay, let's get into more of the videos right now. Can't even say he's lying. I know. Yeah, Can I mention what you were wearing? Well, I mean, she was in a tent, so she had to keep warm, you know, but she looked a little bit like Fred Flintstone. I kept taking the mickey, but that's what we did all that weekend. It's all right. There was nothing going on or anything like that. Her other half was there, you know. But we just kept having a massive laugh all weekend long, and it was just good fun. Where was it? It was at the Victory Show at Cosby in South Leicestershire, and Stu Bear and the crew are going to be there again this year. Right, let's get back into some more videos, because that's what you want to see. You don't want to hear me waffling on all this rubbish. So let's get back into the camera. Any movements, I'll be live straight away. Okay, keep the messages coming. I'll love to read them. Here we go. So that's pretty much up to date with most of the movements that we've had all day today. So you saw part 1 earlier at the beginning of the show. You just saw part 2. We'll then skip back a couple of days. In fact, we'll go back to Friday. So we'll show you what we had on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. Before we do that, we'll just go back into the chat room, because yeah, we've got to keep saying hi, you know, because I really appreciate all you great folks who are joining us tonight. And don't forget, we need your help right now. Going into the chat room is a link. You know what I'm going to say. If you haven't already subscribed, do it right now, please. I want to get up to 1,000 as soon as possible. So if you haven't subscribed to the brand new channel, which is all about being really camp and all the rest of it, join it. You'll see what it's all about. And unlike Show World, I go in front of the camera and talk to you people and tell you all about stuff. And a couple of my favorite videos that is aviation related was one of the ones I put out just the other day about Alconbury, and also there's a piece all about here at Johns Field, so have a look at that. But if you like beautiful places, we've got lots of those as well, and they're all being added. And in about 2 months time, I'll be off touring around France to get you some nice videos with the drone shots, all that sort of stuff. Okay, who have we got? We've got Nicholas. Blimey, Nicholas, eh? I used to know a woman like that. She used to go out with no knickers. Did I? Tell me, I didn't say that, did I? No. I didn't say that at all. That's a story for another day, okay? I'll just rewind and wash my mouth out one more time with Malibu. Yeah, gonna have some Malibu late. I love coconut. Try the coconut tea from the Kenton Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Am I plugging that enough? And link to that is under the video right now. Okay, Chris, hello Chris Bloxham, good to see you, my boy. I like that. Wake up and smell the coffee. Get that coffee from Kenton Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. All right, Val, hello Val. Sorry we were late starting today. We don't, that's not how you pronounce his name, but it's how I pronounce it. How are you, my boy? I can't change the way I say his name now, because I've made a jingle for him. So it's whenever we do the helicopter section on a Friday night. So Nicholas ghost hunts. You go around hunting for ghosts. Right, just before we go into the next little clip, if he does ghost hunting and stuff like that, he obviously knows, because he likes his aeroplanes, he probably knows about some spooky airfields. And we all know that East Kirkby is actually haunted. Hey, I don't care. I sleep there, you know. But when I was last there staying overnight, I stayed for 2 nights. On one of the nights, this is no word of a lie. Whereabouts I was in the where the old mess used to be. Yeah, you can see the old bits of bricks where it all was. So there was me in the camper van, all parked up, nice and cozy. And then it's around about 11 o'clock at night, I started hearing Glenn Miller type music. Now, of course, it was the pub. We all know that, wasn't it, eh? But you know, when you just trying to get to sleep and you start hearing that, you start thinking, and your mind wanders. Especially when my mate Steve SRH tells me that the place is haunted. We actually went up into the watchtower, and they was telling me all the stories. Actually, there's a brilliant YouTube film, and we'll tell you more about that as soon as I remember what it's called. But it's got a very famous Lancaster pilot. His name has gone, but it'll come back to me later. But it's a brilliant video, and it tells us all about it and the ghosts and what have you. They've got some mannequins up there in the watchtower. I was falling in love with one of them. I was saying, hey, she's kind of cute. Anyway, we're going to get back into things. Oh, Marcus Camfield, my man. I've just ordered my Shuttleworth tickets. How much did you pay? being a last minute sort of thing. I got mine for £27. I did the early booking way back in January. What a bargain that was. You're probably going to tell me you paid about 19 quid. Okay, let's get back. Less chat from me and more action. If that starts to move, that aircraft we're looking at, which I think it will do fairly soon, because you see the ops vehicle going down, making sure the runway is clear. I'll go live immediately, okay? But let's go back a couple of days. We're going to go back to last Friday. So enjoy some of the stuff. I'll be back with you in a couple of shakes. Here we go. We'll get back to that in just a momento. Somewhere over there. Oh, well, there you are. As I said, we're not going to get a very good shot of this because of whereabouts we're located for this, because I don't want to be over by the fence and it gets dark and I can't find the kit and all that sort of malarkey. But you'll get the general idea. There's a nice Kate bush just there growing up the fence. Oh boy, some great comments. I love the comments. Oh, I love you. So keep them coming in. What have we got? Yeah, so Coningsby Live is going to be out and about doing his video filming, so look out for them. As I said, I was very, very impressed with today. I enjoyed that. Meanwhile, back down. Oh, that's very kind of you. He said, without Stu's help, I wouldn't be live streaming. I owe Stu so much. Great guy. Hey. Well, I had to read that one out, didn't I, hey? I do what I can, you know. I always try to help if I can. But I need help. People keep telling me I need help. But no, seriously. I just want to know what the best way is to, when I go around Europe, what's the best way to do live as far as getting the best internet? Because don't mention Brexit, but I'm not a fan of it, because it's totally messed me up, because I'm having to pay crazy amounts with for the roaming charges again with who I'm with. I'm with the 3 network, and you're limited to just 12 gig for a month. That's all you can use, plus £2 extra a day. Whereas when I used to go before, it was absolutely free. It was the same as what you get now. I believe O2, theirs is a limit for I'm not sure whether they said a month or for 60 days of no more than 25 gig. The problem is, if you do go over any of those, even if you've set a cost cap, they still can, because it's coming through a foreign network, you could still get charged an absolute fortune. So if anybody knows the best way to do that, let me know. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't. Yeah, thanks, Coningsby Live. I wouldn't be live streaming aircraft. It's more doing the travelling bear type stuff. That's what it's all about. More for in the future. Okay, but I know, obviously, Big Jet TV, he does lots of live streams from places like Toulouse and literally all over the world. So I don't know how he does it, but Davy Dog. Isn't National the name of the airline in Die Hard where Bruce Willis was on board the plane? What a great film! I love the Bruce Willis films. Captain Campbell Black haunted the old Speak Airport over at Liverpool. Do you know, I wish I could remember. Oh God, if SRH was in the chat room, he'd tell me straight away, because he originally told me about the video on YouTube about East Kirkby when I stayed there for the very first time. And he said, I've got a good ghost story video I can send you. And this was about 9 o'clock at night. I said, I'll look at it tomorrow. I've got to sleep here tonight. Truckfest. New Rail Basher is going to that. Nice one. Colin Hill. Hello, Colin. How the devil are you diddling, mate? Are you okay? I do. Hey, I wish there were some helicopters. No helicopters tonight. No Ospreys either. They've all buzzed off out of here, my boy. You can see one behind that departing aircraft, but it's blocking the view at the moment. But I can't see any others. Whether there's any other V-22 Ospreys hiding round the back, I don't know. But they all went on Friday. I think I may have some video footage to show you of them from Friday coming up. So stay with us. We'll just wait for this to go. Lord Flashheart. That's a good name, isn't it, hey? Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having yourself a good evening. It's getting towards around about 10 to 7 on this Tuesday, 25th of April. Les Donaldson, good evening. Very nice National A330. Thank you. Hopefully you saw the landing shot of it. I got a really beautiful landing shot of it because I was right over the by the fence. But it's not so good just here, but at least you know this is actually happening right now, this moment. There we go, for you number crunchers. Can we see the registration on this? Not yet. I'm so used to whereabouts they are on the military aircraft. Because I've got to be honest, it is military aircraft, that's my thing. Let's go back. There we go. Can you see it? November 819 Charlie Alpha. There we go. But we will lose that, so don't expect miracles. And away she goes. That's all we're going to get, unfortunately. It's great for the landing shots just here. There you go. There's the one lonely osprey. Okay, wake up and smell the coffee from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Get it in now. Right, let's get back to where we were. That's it. We're watching the F-16s departing. That was from Friday. Let's get in there right now. And we'll see the F-35s depart in just a couple of moments. But keeping the chat and all that alive. Still great to see so many messages coming in. So keep the messages coming in. I do read them all, even if I don't shout them out at the time. Obviously, I can't shout them out when you're looking at the videos directly from the camera. But keep them coming in. It's great to see you. And we're going to say hi to a couple of people right now. Saying hello to Dave O and Samuel, Darren M, and who else? So Dave O was hoping that was the actual 747 that he saw, but no, they told me it was a different one. Okay, great, people. I'm pleased you're able to tell the registration. I can't tell on this little tiny screen, but obviously you're probably watching it on a big telly. Okay, what else have we got coming up? Well, we've got part 2 of Friday coming up in a minute, and that KC-10 that came in that you saw at earlier on. Wow, fantastic. Really caught me out for a minute. I just looked over my shoulder and went, oh my Lord above, I better film that, which I did, and you saw it. But here's this. Oh, it's really annoying. Taxied out yesterday afternoon, probably around about 3 o'clock. So it taxied out and it was departing, got its flight plan, it was going, got all the way down, and they said, yeah, cleared to line up. And so he was just about to line up, and then he said, oh, no, I'm going to abort. I'm not going now. I went, you little devil, you. And it would have been, I was right up at the fence. Fantastic spot. We'd have got it beautiful. I mean, I've got them before, but they're becoming rare birds. They certainly are. And I was lucky to get it coming in, but I just don't know why. Whether you guys know why it changed its mind. Did it have a technical? It didn't mention a technical problem or anything. It just taxied back in, and it is still there. And at the time, I was over with such a nice guy. He subscribed to the new channel as well. By the way, we told you, don't forget, subscribe to the brand new channel right now. And that is going in the chat room again. If you haven't already subscribed, if you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's the brand new channel. We need to get it to 1,000 subscribers ASAP. But anyway, yeah, Stephen, I was talking to Stephen, and wow, what a fabulous YouTube channel he has got. You'll have to check it out. It is called Cobra Emergency. Now that guy goes all over the place, and he was in Dublin just a couple of weeks ago when Air Force One was there, and the videos he gets are just amazing. He's a great, really nice lad. So if you're watching this sometime, my boy, hey, big thumbs up to you. Great to meet you and have a chat and a giggle and a laugh and all that good stuff. Okay, before we go back into last Friday, we've still got Saturday and Sunday to come, so hey, stay with us. We'll bring you lots more action. It's all coming up for you. You're with Stu Bear right here on Air Show World. It's a Tuesday night. Hey, we're chilling out, and thank goodness it's cold, but the wind has dropped, so it feels so much better. First thing this morning, it was icy cold, and it was like that until around about 2 o'clock this afternoon. But the wind has changed direction. It's gone to a southeasterly, and that's why we're on runway 10 now, and it just feels so much better. And the sun is still too high to be able to point the camera in that direction. Oh, where's she? I'm off on my travels on Monday. Ah, Julie, whereabouts are you going? Just being nosy, that's all. And so quick go through the chat room before we get back. Have I missed anybody out? I don't think so. I think we're all there. We're all happy. We're all smiling. If you want to take part in the chat room, it's simple enough to do. All you have to do is subscribe to Air Show World, and within 1 minute you'll be able to say, hey, hi Bear, how are you doing? Okay, because you're with Stu Bear. Malcolm Janes, and he's here, my man. How are you? I think he's been on his holidays, so I'll read his message in full a little bit later. He sent me a message. Right, we're going to go back to the action. Oh, look at the sunshine on that V-22 Osprey. It's not moving anywhere. In fact, there's no movement so far tonight whatsoever, and I don't think there will be, because there's not any resident Hercules planes here. One came in earlier, but I don't think it was a visiting one. So they've all buzzed off. They've gone. And the Ospreys as well. Look, there's none others there, unless they're hiding somewhere, possibly around the back. Right, that's enough chatter from me for the moment. Let's get back into the action from last Friday. Here we go. Let's hit the button. Keep the messages coming. I certainly love seeing them. Here we go, right now. And you're back with us live right now. So that was part 2 of Friday. So where are we at? So we've seen videos from Tuesday and Friday so far, and we've still got Saturday, Sunday and Monday's aircraft movement. So hey, still plenty to come for you tonight, and hopefully a very nice sunset similar to what you just saw on the end of the last little bit. That's how we started the Friday night show, with that particular sunset. But back to the chat room before we get over to looking at what movements we had on Saturday, and saying hi to my good mate, that is Jeff. Hiya Jeff, good to see you, my boy. There he is, he's in the chat room doing his stuff, and good to see you. That's Foot Launch 1. Now I was with Jeff on Thursday, and it was down to him that we got that great video from Alconbury. It was absolutely great, and put a nice little video together all about the Alconbury, and also about John's Field right here. That's on the Travelling Bear YouTube channel right now, and certainly recommend you have a look at that. And please, you know what I'm going to say, we need your help. Stu Bear needs your help. Pop across right now, click on that link, it'll bring up another page, and click on subscribe. It's going up and up. I think we're up to around about last time I looked 630, so we're getting there. It's certainly gone up incredible over the last few weeks, but please subscribe. Got to get to the 1,000 ASAP for when we start getting around about going over to France and all that good stuff. Very quickly through the chat room before we get into Saturday's movements. Photo for You is with us this evening. Dave O, Gary Lockton. It says, evening, how's everything? It's pretty good, my boy. Yeah, you've showed you some great video footage this evening so far, because there's nothing moving here at all. It's absolutely dead. But I'm showing you highlights of what we've actually filmed over the last few days. So Saturday's coming up. Radio Nigel, how the devil are you? Good to see you, my man. And Malcolm Jane's Hobby Time is with us. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're keeping okay. Keep on smiling, all right? Keep on you keep on doing what you do, and enjoying these shows and all the rest of it, because I know it makes him feel a lot better. Neil, New Rail Basher, and hey, don't forget, very soon when I get back, I shall be doing you some it should be light enough then, shouldn't it, hey, to do some East Midlands Airport stuff. So look out for them. And who else can we say hello to before we go? And sounds like a good channel, that. I must remember to check that out. Nicholas's Ghost Hunts. Now, I think a mate of mine has been telling me about that, so I must check that out. Especially the RAF Colby Grange Tower. Yeah. Steve, that's SRH, is into old airfields big time, and going to get him to take me to a few. Not at night though, not at night. It was bad enough at East Kirkby, as I said earlier. Gary Lockton, Mike 22 Delta says, great show. Well, thank you very much, that's so kind of you, appreciate that, and give it a thumbs up. Boom, boom. Keep hitting that button. And photo for you. Yeah. And Rodney Palmer says, hello from Tennessee. Oh, what's it like in Tennessee what is it? April the 25th. I hope you're having a good afternoon over there. Is it afternoon? I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. Afternoon, probably about, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? He'll probably tell me. Who else before we get into the next section? Right, now some planes in the big red ball. Yeah, I wish there were, my boy. I wish we had aircraft coming through. There's absolutely nothing flying. They had an exercise on, well, I think it was an exercise anyway, on the tannoys here. You kept hearing them say lockdown and all the rest of it. This is a test and what have you. But then I saw something that somebody posted earlier, but I won't go into that for various reasons. Anyway, let's get back, and we're going to go to Saturday right now. So let's see what movements they had right here at Mildenhall on Saturday. Let's get in there right now.
Herky 741 Mildenhall Tower, runway 28, wind 220 F5, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 28, Herky 741, and can you confirm?
Alright, we'll proceed to the end and make a right turn. Reach 323. Herky 741, if able, you can make 180 at the end of the runway in the concrete section, and back taxi, you're going to be exiting via a right turn on taxiway Charlie and going to spot 65.
50 yards, and then back to Charlie for spot 65, Herky 741.
And Herky 741, transient alert is going to meet you over there after they get this reach situated.
Copy, Herky 741.
And welcome back live right here at RAF Mildenhall, where the time is, it's around getting towards 7:45 on Tuesday, the 25th of April. Great to have your company, and lovely to read out, to see all the great messages, and I'll be reading a few out. Hi to Lee. Now, Lee has been down at Cranwell all day. Got there very, very early this morning. Got himself a real nice, good spot, and he's been just sending me a few photographs across. So thanks very much for that, Lee, and I'll have a good proper look a little bit later. I'm just looking on the little screen. Okay, who else have we got? We've got Robbie. Hello, Robbie. Thank you for joining us as well. And tell you what, my hands are starting to get really cold. The sun is starting to set. It's still a little bit too high to move the camera in that direction to show you the sunset, but hopefully before we totally wrap up around about 8 o'clock today, we might get a nice sunset shot for you. But meanwhile, gosh, yeah, it is too bright at the moment. I just moved my eyes that way. Just a momento. Oh yes, we're back. Somil, hello, goodbye. Say hello, wave goodbye. There we go. Julie will know who sung that. Say hello, wave goodbye. Hey, I used to love I love that sort of music. Take me back to the 1980s. But there you go. Say hello, wave goodbye. But I'm going to make it really difficult for you. So not only have you got to put in the chat room who actually sung that, but also the names of the two artists in the group and what album was it from. Say hello, wave goodbye. There we go. Julie knows it. I know it. But whatever. Okay. Yes, it was Soft Cell. Absolutely great. I'm going to give you the answer to the because we all know it was Mark Armand and David Bold. But what was the album? Yeah, we will find out. I know what it was. Right, let's have a look. Anybody else that I might have missed? Gary Inge is there. Yes, okay, Gary. Good to see you. Rodney Palmer, we mentioned him. Gary Lockton. Keep the messages coming in. And most importantly, if you've to Robbie as well, if you've just joined us and you haven't already, please subscribe to the new channel. There it is. It's all about traveling. Traveling Bear. That's me, Stu Bear. Okay, so check that out, please, and please do me the big favor. We need to get to 1,000 as soon as possible. I keep putting it into the chat room, and I'm gonna bore you witless until we get to 1,000. Okay. Ospreys are alive. I wish it was. I wish they were. Look at that. Absolutely nothing happening there. The wind's picking up as well. We are going to get back into the camera. I think we're up to Monday. So we've seen what happened earlier today, and then we went to Friday, Saturday. We've been through Sunday because we're showing you all the movements that they've had here at Mildenhall, and we will move now to the rest of Monday. I will be back with you in a few moments, but who did anybody? Yes, absolutely. And I know Julie wouldn't have googled this, and it was. I've got the album as well, Non-Stop Erotic Cabaret. That was the name of the album, which I do have a copy of. What we're going to do? Yes, we're going to get back into the chocolate box of videos in the video camera right now. Let's get in there, and I'll be back with you in just a jiffy. Okay, so let's get back to Monday. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. Of course it was. And that has completely brought us right the way round to the beginning again, where we started off on tonight's show. And that's just... If I move the camera around, we have got that gorgeous sunset as the sun starts to fade. It's a little bit on... I think it was round about getting towards 10 to 8 when it was at this point. So it's staying lighter longer every day. But we've gone right the way round and... how the devil. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's getting very, very cold now. My hands are really... So it's going to be a bit of a chilly night again tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it, as I said. And we will see what happens tomorrow. My plans were to, early mornings, pop over to Lakenheath. But the mornings at the moment, they are so cold. They really are. So and it's a cycle ride over there, so I'm a little bit yeah. I like wake up and go, to hell with that. I'll turn the heater up. Before we go, we'll say hi to a couple more folks in the chat. Beautiful sunset it is tonight. Isn't that gorgeous? The only thing missing is some aircraft coming through. We'll move that just a little bit further out. I'll probably put it back again, but I don't like... It's still fairly... still fairly bright, so I don't want to damage the camera too much by pointing it. Okay, stay in bed with the heating on. Do you know what? I think I might just do that. But it is cold, I'd tell you. Look at those hands. Whoa. What are we going to do right now? We are going to do the last thank you very muches and all the rest of it. And you know what I'm going to say? If you haven't already subscribed to that new channel, there you go. Last chance. There it is in the chat room right now. Please subscribe to it. And let's get up to 1,000 before we go off to France. Marcus Campfield says, good night, everyone. See you again soon. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you for joining us this evening. And Leo says, good evening. Hiya, Leo. And thank you for being a member of Airshow World. Really appreciate it. And everybody else that's members. Marcus Campfield and Malcolm James. Who else? Lots of folks. So thank you very much. Hayden. Hello, Hayden. How the devil are you? Yeah, it's all right, mate, but it's getting cold. Hands are really... look at them. The bright red. They're turning a funny colour as well. Hey, there's me complaining. But at least the wind has died down. You heard on some of those videos earlier, it was... you could hear the wind, and that was with the wind gags on as well. Lee, thank you. I'm pleased you had a good time over at Cranwell today, and well done also to Coningsby Live. They had a great show that they put on today, and it was lovely to see that. Who else woke up? Oh, there, yes. I think they've gone to sleep now. Woke up and smelt the coffee. But thank you very much. What's this? Yep, absolutely. Radio Nigel says subscribe to Stu Bear's new channel. Travelling Bear is what it's called, and I've put it so many times into the chat room. And also, it's pinned to the top, so no excuses, hey? It is starting to pick up, so... and I did do a live stream on it earlier this morning, just to see if it works. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What a fantastic sunset. Just got to take a quick shot of that as well. With a cloud at the bottom, almost looks like it's disappearing behind a mountain, doesn't it? Wow, what a sight. I love that's this time of year down here, Mildenhall. If you get a good sunset, it's beautiful. It really is. And I was looking at some photographs first thing this morning, and some people were getting shots of the northern lights. They're been coming down as far as here and even further. So you never know. If you're a night bird, Julie, you may look out your window and you may see something. Or go outside in your Fred Flintstone gear and probably get arrested, I tell you. Oh dear, what are we going to do? We're going to disappear in just a moment, and I've got to say thank you so much. Make sure you've got those notifications working, because I could be live any time, but it is very quiet this week down here at Mildenhall. As you can see, there's been only one aircraft actually took off. There's been nothing flying in the circuit, so this evening's show. But hey, that's what tonight was all about, showing you what we'd been filming over the last few days. I'm going to be here for a few days more. I think I'm heading back to base on either Friday or Saturday morning. I was hoping to stay later, but for various reasons I've got to head back. Andrew Herbert, thank you. Hey, my man, how the devil are you? Did you get over to Cranwell today? Great stream. See you next time. I thank you very much. I really appreciate it. All right, that's it from Stu Bear. Don't forget, please subscribe to the new channel. I'm going to bore you to tears until we get to that 1,000. There it is, one more time. And don't forget, hit the likes and all that malarkey. I'm going to point the camera around last time and say good night to everybody as the sun disappears. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I will see you very, very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. I will let you hear the birds sing.